We back. Hot girl, bitch.
Hey.
We back.
You see me snapping like, snap your fingers? Do your thing.
You could do it all
By
yourself.
Hey. It's the liquor already. That's
You
what
got
it is.
me killing them with the shoulder.
Hey, killing them with the shoulder. I just feel like dancing all of a sudden.
Oh.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Chit Chat with Ray and Jay podcast. We just want to know, did you miss the besties?
Did you miss us?
I think they did.
I think they did too. I got this microphone all on my lips. So I feel real nasty right now.
It look like it's pressed up against your titty.
I don't know. Like, do look like it's little.
What's happening? Is you
know.
trying to get him a boob? I mean, it's like right there in the middle of your titty.
It's like with a head on it too.
I don't know. It look a little
like that. Make my mouth
It
water.
look a little suspect. Yeah, we been drinking a little bit before we started. So before we pressed record. What we drinking on, Beth?
We was thirsty.
What we drinking on?
Since this is going to be considered our Cinco de Mayo episode, we are drinking mango margaritas.
Margarita.
I like to celebrate any holiday that has to do with liquor.
Any?
So,
you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I don't really drink beer. If I drink green beer, I probably
green beer.
Most green I do, maybe an apple martini, maybe. I don't know. I don't really do green.
You said any liquor that represents, any holiday that represents liquor. That
represents some drinking, yeah. I do it.
So, okay. So,
like that eggnog for Christmas.
I was about to say, so Christmas is eggnog. What's Thanksgiving? Wine?
Nah, Thanksgiving, you just kind of make a nice little, any kind of cocktail drink.
Okay.
Yeah. Wine for Easter.
A wine for Easter. Okay. That's what we doing. All right.
Backyard summer drinks for 4th of July.
Okay, I need a beer. I need a beer for that.
Such a fucking lady.
Ain't I know?
You want that poured in the glass? Give it to me in the bottle.
In the bottle. Because things taste better in a bottle.
All on that. I'm like, okay, Bess.
Things taste better in a bottle or a can. I don't care what nobody says. It just does.
Pepsi does. I would say that about Pepsi and stuff. It do taste good as hell in the can.
It do. It tastes better in the can. Yes.
But nothing tastes better when it's poured over some ice.
Oh, God.
In a nice, good red Solo cup with a straw, baby.
I had this liquor in the freezer, cold as ever. She still was like, "Okay, where the ice?" And I'm gonna need extra ice too. Put the extra ice next to me. I'm gonna need extra ice.
Who doesn't need a good ice in their drink?
I don't know. A couple cubes for me, and I'm
done.
done.
Then you gotta switch it around with your hand. When you got no ice in it, you switch it around. It don't make that clackety sound.
With your hand, I gave you a straw.
No, I mean, you shake the cup and you just like, okay, never mind.
Okay. Anyway,
beer.
How was your week, Bess?
My week was good. I don't think I did anything special.
I don't think I did either. It's just what we say at the beginning of the episode, just in case we got some shit to talk about.
Trying to think, working and drinking.
Working and drinking. I thought I told you to get up off that corner.
No. I don't drink on that corner.
Okay.
Gotta be sober over there. They crazy. They picking up anybody these days. They just want to pick you up, take you home, have a little threesome, play with you or something. I don't know.
Listen, I can't tell you nothing. You try to hit somebody.
You might want to put some context around that because I said threesome. You said I can't tell you nothing.
No.
You don't want folks to know.
Let me tell you. I really did not plan on talking about this on the podcast.
Well, you ain't gotta talk about it. I mean, that's all right. We could move on if you want to talk about how you got hit on.
No, it was the weirdest encounter I have ever had. It was not. Now, us women, we get hit on whatever. That's just part of life. But this was very strange because I went to the liquor store today to get this liquor. And everybody I encountered tried to talk to me. There was 3 men. I walk in. Some guy was in there trying to talk to me, whatever. Soon as I walk in a little bit further, there's a woman standing there with her boyfriend and her baby in a baby carriage, just standing off to the side. I go in, get my drink. This other man is in there. He trying to say some things to me, whatever, too. I walk out. Soon as I walk out the door, somebody is coming walking down the street. Like, soon as I hit the curb, he's coming walking down the street. Oh, my God. You so da-da-da. Okay, boom. I go get in my truck. I put my stuff on the passenger seat, and as soon as I turn back straight, the lady that was inside with the man and the baby is standing at my door. And I'm like, the fuck? I cracked my window. My window was already cracked a little bit. But I put my hand to the side, like I was about to grab something. I ain't had no piece with me. But I just wanted to make, she ain't know that. So I had to make her look because I'm like, what the fuck? I said that like, what? You know, and she was like, oh, I'm just so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you or whatever. But me and my boyfriend were just talking like, you are so beautiful. And this is that and the third. I forgot to tell you, she told me that I was beautiful when I was walking out the door. And I just said, oh, thank you, whatever, kept going. So anyway, she at the window talking to me how my eyes is this and I'm so beautiful and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, we just wanted to know, like, you know, are you bisexual? And I said, no. And so she said, okay, I'm so sorry. Just one more thing. Like, okay, I know it sounds crazy, but like, would you ever consider, I said, get the fuck on. Because I was trying to be nice. And now what are you asking me? Would I ever consider what? Is you trying to have a threesome? What was you doing? I kept looking at her hands, y'all, because I'm like, I don't trust her. What is she trying to, you know, I wasn't thinking like, no, I don't know, sister wives, threesome. I don't know what the fuck was going on in her mind. But I'm like, is you trying to ride me? I'm looking around, looking in my mirror, like, was these other niggas that was in here trying to talk to me with y'all and y'all trying to plot on me? What's going on? I said, no, you good. Okay, get on. And she walked away and I just was looking around like, okay, is any of these other dudes around? Like, I don't know. It was just so freakishly weird. It was very eerie to me. I've never had nothing like that happen to me before.
I've never even heard of it. If somebody else would have told me that, would have told me that it was lying. That didn't happen.
It was so weird. It was. I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, so that's the weird thing that happened to me today. And I told her ass about it. But
I'm just saying, that's the first thing they saw you. They pictured you naked. Like, they didn't want nothing else. She ain't having no change. A babysitter for the baby. She said was, do you mind taking your clothes off for me? Is that Pierre Cardin?
I knew it, Pierre Cardin. I said, this is the weirdest thing ever. You and your baby? Y'all out here trying to, what's happening? You got your baby in a liquor store.
You know, it's hard out here for a pimp. Not probably her pimp.
Girl, I don't know.
Now that you told her no, she probably go get her ass beat.
They looked very like bummy, like, you know, just not put together. He was on the phone the whole time. He was staring at me, but he was just on the phone. And I'm like, but y'all was in there
talking to?
Y'all was in there talking, planning. What's going on? Anyway,
they had a plan for you,
girl. Please,
swing.
So I didn't really do anything this week either. These past couple weeks, I don't have any others. I guess that was my little story. Happened crazy
that great
today.
Story leads me to a great segment.
Oh, okay.
It's called "Let's Talk About Balls, Baby."
Let's talk about balls, baby.
Let's talk about BALLZ.
Oh, we spelling it out now, huh? Balls. What you got, Bess? What you got on your balls talk?
You know, I ain't gonna talk too much about the NFL because I kind of came to a conclusion that I kind of trust the process. You know, the Bills they must know what they're doing. I thought it was weird to skip a whole round and not pick nobody, but
they must know what you're talking about.
It's okay. They know what they're doing. I'm just going to let that slide. I ain't even going to worry about it.
They know what they're doing?
They did pick some pretty good players.
Have they ever won a Super Bowl?
So it's funny how I said something about the draft and you said, I have no idea what you're talking about, Ash. And then you say, have they ever won a Super Bowl?
Because, I mean, that's history. I would have known.
Ever lost? Yeah, it happens, okay?
Yeah, but my Celtics have won the NBA Finals before, multiple times.
It happens.
Anyway, go ahead, continue.
Anywho, jeez. And we ain't going to talk about the NBA. They still messing up my parlay. Actually, I did win one thing. I did win one time last week. I ain't going to lie. Okay. I won a little bit last week. It ain't as much as I needed to win. Little something, keep me in the game. Okay. Basically, all that is keep me in the game. But that's about it. I have been watching the NBA playoffs, though. It was a really good game.
Thank goodness the Denver knocked out the Lakers yesterday. Because, you know, I'm just not a Laker fan.
Oh, really?
I don't like the Lakers, no.
I wanted the Lakers to win because I wanted that series to last. I want all series to last past 4
Yeah,
games,
I want all series to last long as well.
Because the quicker is over, the quicker is over.
Right. And the Celtics are up. We need one more game to win against the Heat and advance.
Mm-hmm. But who they play next?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you don't even know what your team play next.
Who do they play next? I don't know.
Fucking like them all like that. So get off their balls.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Lies you tell.
You don't even follow.
Lies you tell. Anywho, what I did want to talk about though for sports talk is Joel Embiid, right? Mm-hmm. Saying that right?
Embiid or something.
Embiid,
like that.
Okay. He was recently diagnosed with Ball's palsy in his face, you know.
Bell's palsy.
I said Bell's
I
palsy.
thought you said balls.
I said Bell's palsy. Did I say ball? I said Bell's.
It sounded like you said balls.
I feel like I'm saying bells, like jingle bells. How am I saying it?
I thought you said balls palsy. I
Bells.
let you know.
Did I?
He ain't got no balls. Bell's
palsy. Bowels. I'm saying it country.
He got partial facial paralyzation.
Yes, paralyzation. Left side of his face. He said it's been weak. He has been experiencing headaches, blurry vision, and very much eye dryness.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And he said he started feeling it right before the playoffs. And at first he didn't want to let anybody know because, he didn't want to let his team down, or he didn't want to get like the attention from it because he's like, I'm strong. I'm a push through. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's been dealing with that. And I was like, dang, I feel bad. Because I know a couple people, like this lady at my job had got it once. And hers lasted for like a couple months. So, some people's theirs can last and it never goes back. And some people's, it lasts weeks, months, or whatever. So I was just like, that's messed up. Especially right now, going into the playoffs.
I did see him talk about it, but I didn't know he was keeping it from his teammates and stuff.
Well, at first, it wasn't like for a long amount of time. Like it literally had like, I forget what he said, how it just happened. The round before the playoffs started, I think it was. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't.
He's still doing pretty good. He putting up stuff, putting them numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Okay.
I think he's doing pretty good. So, how do you feel about that Chris Brown diss track?
I thought it was fire.
I did too.
I thought some of the things in there was wrong. When it comes to death, I just don't like people using that, like kind of how Nicki Minaj said something about Megan Thee Stallion's mother being dead or something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really like that.
I don't like it when it's death or when you talk about people's kids. I don't like that either.
It all depends on the kids, but
what you mean? It all depends on the kid.
If your kid is like 30 years old and a bum, yeah, I'm gonna put him in a diss track. Okay?
If he's 30 years old and a bum, that's not a kid. That's their kid.
Yeah, that's your
but
kid.
Not a kid. I'm talking about a child.
Oh,
I'm talking about a baby, like somebody that's like 4, 5, 10, whatever. Like lead the babies, lead the babies
I thought you talking about this
out of the drama. I mean, no, because that's just family. Period. Like people talk about people, whatever, but the babies, I was like, leave that shit out. Because see, at this point, if my kid is 30, that nigga could come fight you if he wanted to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you ain't gonna sit here talking about babies.
He can't go into a diss track. That's all I'm saying is this. Little kids, maybe not. But when you said kids, I was just thinking like people's offspring in general.
No, I was just talking about babies.
It's different levels to it. So
yeah, it was.
But
a little rough.
I don't like the death thing.
Me
know
either.
What I'm saying? I ain't like that. Now when he said it, the line was a great line.
It was.
It was a great line, but I look down upon things like that. I don't play with death.
It was a good diss track, and then they had recently said that Quavo had a show somewhere, and it looked like a very big venue, it looked like there was like 200 people there. Like
he was on his 50 Cent pettiness.
Girl,
50 Cent.
They were saying that that's what he did. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know if he.
I don't know, but it does make sense why them seats was empty because Quavo is very popular, regardless of the.
I did see that beef. At the end of the show, he started playing his diss record. People started leaving.
Wow!
I saw a little clip video of that.
Now
I don't, AI messes up a lot of things. I'm hoping it was true.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, if Chris
came out of nowhere, I was like,
Chris Brown ends his career like how 50 Cent did Ja Rule, I can't believe that.
Did you? Now, how was the rebuttal? Did you listen?
I did not listen to that yet. Ain't that sad? Ain't that sad? You know how many times people have sent it to me? Did you listen? Oh no, I ain't get around to it yet. That's so crazy. And I'm not even like this huge Chris Brown fan to be like, oh, like it's Beyonce, so like I gotta listen to Chris Brown, and I'm not gonna listen to Quavo. Like fuck Quavo. Like I enjoy Quavo stuff, some of it. I don't know why. I just have not listened to it yet.
I enjoy Quavo when it's part of the Migos. I don't know about anything.
By itself, you don't know.
By itself, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I ain't listened to it either, so I ain't even gonna hold you.
Child, I don't know.
I didn't listen to it. I just heard little, whatever came up on TikTok, I heard little takes of it, but when I go to the comments and read it, and they, the comments ain't good, then my ADD kick in.
ADD.
Not that I'm clinically diagnosed. I have
self-diagnosis, yes.
With ADD.
Me too. And that's funny you say that though, because and we're talking about the Amanda Seales interview on Club Shay Shay, when she was talking about she was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder. And one of the things that she said that stood out to me is when she was like, it used to be called Asperger's or something, but he's a Nazi, so we don't call it that anymore or whatever. And I'm just like, no, that's not how it.
Oh, she said that name was a Nazi.
Yeah,
I didn't.
His name was something Asperger's, and they say he was a Nazi, which is true. But the point of it as her being, diagnosed with that or whatever, autism spectrum disorder is now called autism spectrum disorder. Back then, there was autism and there was Asperger's. Mm-hmm. Asperger's meant you had a higher functioning version of autism, meaning most of them still lived on their own, could still, basically like how she is.
Yeah.
But now it's not, identified as that anymore. You're basically on a level. So now there's like a level of like 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. And that determines your level of functioning, high functioning to low functioning. So, I feel like her dealing with that and her upbringing and her feeling like, because if you know, I work with autism people, autistic people, and if you watch like TV shows and documentaries, anything about them, they are real. Like, they don't hide shit. They don't lie. They gonna tell you the truth. They gonna speak their mind because they don't really know how to do it. It's not really in their minds to be like, I can lie about this or whatever. You know what I mean? Too much. They really are real. And that is what I feel like is going on with Amanda. Like, and I'm glad that she figured out that that's what, her situation was, because she's so truthful and she's so intelligent. Like, she can really eat you up with a whole bunch of words that you never even heard of before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I just feel like she's misunderstood. She's been misunderstood, and she just speaks her truth.
Well, two things could be true. You could be you could be problematic, or people might always think that you're the problem, mm-hmm. or you could not be problematic. People just don't like you.
Right.
So I think that's really what that. First of all, let me just say this: the interview was so cringy. Mm. Shannon Sharp did not do. I ain't gonna say him. His team did not do any kind of work. I could tell that they didn't do a lot of research, background, mm-hmm. or a simple Google on certain things, especially when he said, your mom's white, and she was like, no, she's not. Mm-hmm. Like, he's like, well, I thought your mom was white. Like, she just told you my mama ain't white. Now quit trying to put this on my mama like that. So right. It was little things like that, and for him to kind of not talk down, but not really acknowledge that, hey, this racism shit happened to me. Mm-hmm. Not nothing I'm telling you or I saw. This is my experience. This is really what happened to me.
Right.
So it was a little cringy. I didn't get to watch the whole thing because I can't watch stuff like that.
Yeah, I watched it.
I mean, I ain't gonna say it was
days.
bad. I mean, I could listen to Amanda for a long time because just her theatrics and the way she talks, mm-hmm. it really holds my attention.
Yeah. Me
being somebody self-diagnosed with ADD.
Right.
So I could listen to her, her podcast. I could listen to her talk and everything. And she told some really good stories that I couldn't even believe, happened to her.
Right.
And especially the whole Easter race shit. Like, I just really was like, damn. But
right.
Shay Shay ain't do his JJ.
Big one. He ain't do his big one.
That wasn't for him. Somebody else needed to do that interview. I'm not sure who.
Yeah.
Dr. Umar, or I don't know who.
If you bring up Dr. Umar one more time, I swear.
I'm not sure who should have been on the other side of that seat, because in some of those clips, it did look like Shannon Sharp was about to doze off. It's a 3-hour interview.
It was a 3-hour interview, and that's why I said it took me a couple days to get to it. And I really do feel like he was like, I think that some of those big words went over his head as well. And I feel like he was like not engaged in everything completely, because she would say certain things and he would be like, well, now you sitting now that he would be talking, and she would just be sitting there looking at him like, is this nigga for real? And then when he would stop, she would say, so like I said, when such and so, that's how she was talking to him. Like, what is going on?
She would turn down or down talk whatever he was trying to say. Expeditiously. Come on now. Come on, T.I.
Come on, T.I. The only thing that I do agree on well, one of the main things I do agree on is when she was talking about the racism that she experienced as a child growing up in Orlando, Florida, what happened with the kids. And he was just like, well, you know, kids will be kids. But, and that's true. Kids will be kids in some aspects. But when you're dealing with a little black girl and you have white children saying racial things to you, saying because you're black and things of that nature, racism is learned. So your parents are racist. You're getting this from somewhere, and you're specifically saying that. You could have said her shoes didn't match. You could have said her pants was too tight. You could have said whatever, but the fact that you're specifically saying, oh, because you're black and this is that and the third, and those are the type of things that she dealt with, the type of the remarks that she heard, that is racism, whether they're a child or not.
Right.
Whether they even fully understand racism or not, it's a learned behavior, and you're showing racist signs. You're being racist. And he did not have any type of understanding of that. So that's she got a little fiery when he said that.
She got a little fiery with the little Easter Egg thing too, because she was like, "You don't like me because I did nothing," and it was something that I could actually relate to. You don't like me, and I did absolutely nothing to you. You don't like me just because the mere fact that I exist, or I have a good personality, or I have a fat puss. Like what's the reason why you not liking me? You know, so I understood her, you know, with that whole situation. I know exactly what she was going through with that. But when that publicist would have called and said, "Don't you want to know the reason why?" I would have been like, "Yeah, bitch, tell me
why you don't like me."
Why you don't like me? But she was like, "Oh,
I said
no,
that.
That's I need to know."
No, I said it was something personal. Remember, I'm like, nah, because why would you just kick her out of a party?
Yeah.
And then be like, I don't like you. I don't like you. Why? For it to be that strong, there's definitely a reason. It's not just it has to be a strong reason, not just I just don't like you. Because like we were saying before, sometimes people may sit up there and be like, well, I don't like that person because personalities don't match. Everybody is not meant for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people are too funny or too silly or too outgoing or too arrogant or whatever. And some people are more quiet, laid back. And they're like, I don't like their personality. It's not that I don't really just not like them as a person. Like I have a problem with them. But our vibes don't match. Our energy don't match. And that's understandable.
Well,
everybody ain't
like
everybody.
My personality is not to like me. Because that is me. Okay?
Well, you know what I mean. Like, you could be a good person. You could have never, like you said, you have had situations where you have not done anything to anyone. And somebody might sit there and be like, I don't really like Jamie. I
need to find out why.
I don't really like Jamie. And it's like, it's not that you're a bad person or that you did something to me. It's like, I just don't like how vibrant you are. I don't feed well into that. Some people's personalities just don't click well with your personality or my personality or whatever.
Well, I think those two different things. So I have those issues too. I tell people, I am who I am. Either you like me or you don't. There's really no in between. I know I play a lot. I know I'm always all about a good joke. Sometimes I press that envelope and I take a good joke too far, but it'd be so good. It'd be a great laugh. And I got to say it sometimes.
You got to tell the people.
I got to tell the joke sometimes. But when it's something that you really, like in your mind that you made up, that you thought happened, like I know she stole my cereal.
Oh yeah, that's different.
And I'm like, I did not take your cereal.
That's different.
And instead of coming to me and telling me that you thought I stole your cereal, you want to go around and try to she tried to basically make her life miserable.
Right.
By getting her kicked out of that whole thing with the security and them being loud and stuff, and nobody really standing up for her, even the one security guard who was a black security guard.
And that's why I said it's something different, deeper. It's not just I don't like you. No, why?
Her boyfriend for you to do all of that. Ooh, I like Amanda. She was like, oh, you do?
See, it had to be something. It had to be something very strong for her to feel that way.
Tasha K, if you listening to this, I need you to interview the publicist. So I need to know why.
Yeah, and if y'all haven't listened to that episode yet, we're doing a lot of talking about it. Go listen to it. I mean, we're giving you it was 3 hours. We're giving you little stuff here and there to think about.
3 hours, y'all. Make sure.
To think about, but go listen to it for yourself, because I feel like it really was a great interview. I mean, even though like Shannon Sharp slacked a little bit, you know what I mean? Just hearing her perspective and understanding more about her, because I've always liked her.
Yeah.
You know, but just hearing her views on things, I think it was a good interview. So go check it out.
Go check it out.
Okay, what else you had to say, Bess?
Oh, that was all I had to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that. All right, so now, guys, we're going to get into this new, I don't know if I really want to call it a segment. I don't know if I'm going to do it all the time. This is our first time doing it. We posted a question on our Facebook page, Chit Chat with Ray and Jay.
Chit Chat.
If you're not already on there, go follow us. But so we posted the question and we were waiting for comments because we wanted to discuss them on the podcast. And you will remain anonymous. We are not going to say your names.
No, we're not going to say your names
on here.
Even though it's on Facebook, I'm still not going to say your names.
Yeah, we're not going to say your names out and about. And if you ever want something to be, if we do this again, if you ever want something to be completely private, you can always inbox us that. So the question was, would you date someone that you're not attracted to, but they have all these other amazing qualities that you're attracted to? So you're not physically attracted to them, but their qualities you're attracted to. And Best is going to read off some of the comments.
Their qualities you're attracted to. Now, these are not really just sexual qualities, everybody. I know because I'm reading them, you might think that it's all about, oh, he got this really big dingalang and it swings all over the place. I really love him.
Because that's what you said at first. When I read this to her, she goes, wait, what did you say? You said, so basically, they have a small dick, but they're nice. But like, what? No! It's more than that. No. We didn't say anything about a small dick. What is she talking about?
I just wanted to make sure we was on the same page, Best. Jeez. Okay, so everybody really was in agreement. Like, yes, once you get to, one person said, once you get to know a person, you could possibly become attracted to him or her. And that is true. Mm-hmm. That is true. I can definitely attest to that.
But how long is that going to take?
Well, they said my own personal experience, I worked with someone who wasn't really my type, mm-hmm. but he made me laugh, and it started from there. I got to know him and his good qualities and became physically attracted to him. I could make somebody laugh, too. Ain't nobody ever came up to me and said, I'm attracted to you because you funny.
Bitch, we funny.
But that is true.
No, that is true.
You start hanging out with somebody and then you just start having that vibe. Just good conversations, laugh, no drama. And sometimes that thing could change when you get into a relationship with somebody. They're not that same person when that was your friend. But I also feel like if that person going to be your friend and we're not leading up to a relationship, once that sex gets into that friend zone, it just changes everything. It really does.
Does it have to?
It does, though. Having sex with your friends is not a good... Take it from me, y'all. I learned this a long time ago. Speaking from personal experience here.
Well, I think...
But if we're looking to go towards something, and it's kind of like really it's not something that's said either. It's like, you just kind of know. Like, you just kind of know that, I ain't walking around and slapping your ass because I want to be a friend for the rest of my life. I want to see on the other side of those jeans.
Why are you slapping her ass in the first place? No, but anyway.
I want to see what's in those jeans.
I think, and also, you know what? I think something that wasn't clarified on this question, we did not put any type of timestamp on this either. So I want to do that right now. If we're speaking like that person said in the comment, okay, you weren't, I wasn't physically attracted to you, but because I work with you, after a while, you make me laugh, you're nice, you're this, you're that. So I started feeling you. And I'm like, okay, so the looks kind of fall to the back burner some because I'm feeling this person. But that took time. Mm-hmm. You understand? So in the beginning, though, if someone is trying to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? And they're just like, and you kind of can tell they're a nice guy. They come to you real respectfully. It's not no, oh, my, like no real whatever shit. And they're trying to, you're like, no, because you right out the back and are not attracted to them. Maybe later on down the line, you find out, oh, this guy is nice, or my friends know him. They told me that he real cool. He do this, he do that, da-da-da-da. Are you willing to give him a try? To be like, okay, well, let me start dating him to see if I do actually like him, even though I'm not physically attracted to him.
I'm so different than that because I don't really tell nobody no.
Okay.
If somebody was to come talk to me, let's just say the bar, for example, even if I'm not looking for somebody or if I am looking for somebody, if they do look a little challenged, first of all, I know when somebody's ugly because I get nauseous.
You say that all the time.
I don't get nauseous a lot. So I could sit and talk to people who you may be like, girl, he missing 4 teeth. And like, let's give it a chance. I got good benefits. I might can help him out. I know some veneer techs.
Don't be like fucking Regina on to play that game. Remember what she did with Bobby Brown? Got them all fixed up.
Yeah, I gotta be like that. So it all, I think it all depends. So I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't be like, no. I would still talk to them, even if it's small talk. Even if the conversation that we have for the first like 15 seconds is like so bad, I would just nicely, politely, probably just turn my back.
Okay, so listen. So if somebody walked up to you, I get what you're saying, because you was like, you wouldn't really turn them away. But if for like other people, okay, somebody walks up to you, immediately you're like, oh my God, this is not, he is not cute. Like, leave me alone, whatever. You think you would still just be like, okay, yeah, or anybody else, like, yeah, okay, I'm just going to give him a try because maybe I will like him. Do you think women are thinking that in their mind?
No.
Or men either.
No.
Men either, because your first thing is, it's physical.
Yes.
It's going to be a physical attraction because you see.
It's like food. You eat with your eyes.
Yeah, you see somebody first. If you look at something that looks like slop, you're not going to want to eat that. You're going to be like, what is that? And people could be like, oh my God, girl, it's so good. It's gravy with this and other thing. You're like, no, that do not look like that. You don't want to eat it. And it could be good. That's a great analogy, Bess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because I've been having stories with people who I look at and I'm like, why are all the bitches after you? I just be looking at them like, why? Like, you really not about shit. Your breath stink. You don't have good conversation. You come in here, your car is always declined. You barely got any money. I ain't talking about nobody in particular, so y'all quit trying to figure it out. and then now everybody is like fighting over you. Like, that's my man. And getting your windshield busted in.
Oh my
and getting
God.
sugar in your tank and all that shit. And I'm like,
this is a real story?
No fucking way.
This is a real story?
I didn't say that. I did not say that. Like, there is no fucking way that everybody is jumping to be up on this penis.
But what is it?
I don't know. Got to be something.
Maybe
it's money. It could be money too.
Well, yeah. See, with men, it's money.
It
Money
could be
is
money
a thing.
too.
That's different with men, though. I feel like men, it's the money thing, or with women, it could be the BBL thing. I think those kind of equal out. Women will deal with shit and be with a man if he's spending that money, and men will go and date that gorilla looking face if she got that BBL.
Oh yeah, probably so. She got that BBL.
So it might be
BBL. Yeah, they be trying to.
But with this person you're talking about,
I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm just speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, is this hypothetical person handsome, or was it that he had good qualities as far as how he treat a person?
Both.
Oh, both.
Yeah,
okay.
Yes.
Okay. What other comments you got?
Yes. Handsome. How you treat a person like, as a friend, but don't get in a relationship. But,
okay.
Yes, but you know what? I haven't known this person for a long time either. We would just sit in the bar and they were just telling me this conversation.
Oh, this hypothetical person?
Just to be telling me these stories.
The hypothetical person? Right, okay.
We would sit in the bar and they just be telling me these stories. Apparently, I'm a good listener. Because everybody in the bar talks to me about their life stories.
You are a good listener.
I don't know what that's about.
Don't be listening to other people's stories, Bess. I told you about cheating on me.
I'm just saying, I be listening though. Sometimes they be good. Sometimes, and I be like, don't even give me no name because I don't even want to know if I know. Let's just call it Barbara. Too much. Barbara? Me? I just call them something different. I don't even want to know their name. But one person also said, this was kind of funny. I mean, how ugly are we talking? Looks definitely aren't everything. I do definitely prefer someone who has the other qualities over looks, but there has to be some sort of attraction.
It has to
and that is true.
It has to be some sort of attraction. I feel like if somebody is just completely butt ugly to you, even if you've spent time with them, worked with them, been around them or whatever, I don't think you could really just fall for them off of good qualities.
Really?
Because I think you would still look at them and be like, because remember, what that first person said, she wasn't really attracted. She never said like they was butt ass ugly. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's levels to this shit.
Right, because the first person said, really my type.
Yeah.
So their type might be tall, dark, and hungsome.
Hungsome? Y'all caught that?
Hungsome.
Hungsome.
Or short, light-skinned, and hungsome.
Right.
Or with this person, I don't want to say anybody's name, it could be long hair, blue eyes with a big booty. So we don't know what this person might have been Might have been the sausage link or the sausage patty. We're not sure. And guess what? We're not judging.
At all.
I can see both sides of this. I can see you looking at somebody tall, dark, and handsome, like, you know what? He ain't all that, but he put gas in my car. Like, I really
right.
I love that motherfucker.
I love that
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what? She ain't all that cute, but she showed me rub my feet when I come home from work, and she know I'll be on them all day. You know what? I ain't gotta lick her. I'm gonna close my eyes while
I'm gonna close my eyes
while she rub my feet. So it could go either way, people. Come on, don't be judging how I identify. So, and then we have some people that met their husband. This person has a husband.
Oh wow!
That they met online, and he's not the hottest guy, but he's very sweet and always did kind things for me. And took me on adventures. I wanted to comment and say, what kind of adventures are you talking about? But I want to have this person put their stuff all up on the book.
Should have inboxed them.
I should have inboxed them. Like, what kind of
adventures are going on? What kind of adventures erases that monkey face? Like,
I know. I'm like, oh, adventures. I did want to know. I might still inbox. Like, what kind of adventures you talking about?
Yeah.
Make sure they wasn't talking a little, freaky. I'm not sure. But, and another person, looks are not everything. How about the way she or him? See what I'm saying? Uh-huh. She or him.
Okay.
Ain't no judging around here.
Uh-huh.
She or him cares about you, treat you, make you laugh and happy. Be there when you need him or her. Looks will not last forever, but a clean, pure love will last a lifetime and beyond.
That is true.
This person who just said this just recently got married, if I'm not too. Let me look. I think that is, yes. Oh,
but that is true.
Love.
Looks do not last forever. But it's like they do, but they don't. Because, like, I'm still going to look like me when I get 80. But I'm just going to be a little wrinkly. This booty gonna be sagging a little bit more. These tits gonna be hitting my belly button.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna look like me. Like, cause my grandma died at 89 and was fine as hell to the deathbed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I'm
but
not
that
gonna...
may skip generations, cause your mom is fine too. So just be aware when you choose that analogy, bestie. Okay, we make sure it's gonna skip somewhere.
What you trying to say? It's gonna skip me when I get old. I'm gonna turn to a different person.
You may not be able to snap your fingers. The arthritis gonna hit. That you know what I'm thinking of? I ain't gonna say it.
What?
Sunfest. I'm thinking of the arthritis. I ain't gonna say the name because I want nobody talking
God rest her soul, Lord.
I'm not even going to say.
I'm mad at you.
I ain't even going to say the name. I just thought about that.
That arthritis hit them fingers.
If I hit them fingers, there ain't no snapping, nothing.
But, but no, I'm just getting at, it is true. Like, looks are going to change. It's not like you're going to snap your fingers, you're going to be 80 and you're going to be ugly.
Example,
but they change.
This is a great
body
example
parts
of
fall.
Changing. Yes.
Tattoos that was a heart start to look like a spoiled apple. You know what I mean? Like, things happen.
That I know somebody that went through that.
It happens.
They were small and they had a tattoo on their arm of 2 champagne glasses pouring. It was some champagne was pouring down, some foamy champagne was 2 glasses pouring on their arm. They gained weight. That shit looked like a mug with some beer from the top. I said, you gotta be careful the tattoos you get because you don't even know how that's gonna look.
You don't know what's going to happen when your body starts changing.
The same here with this one crazy person going to put down beauties in the eyes of the beholder. If Shrek got the qualities, I'ma date him. Shrek is cute though. You ain't think Shrek was cute?
Bitch, no.
Essie, come on. That nice green thing.
That nice green. He look like a booger. That's booger green.
You can snuggle up with him.
No.
And I think
that's
Shrek,
not the right cartoon character to say is cute.
I think Shrek would have a big one. You don't think so?
I could have sworn a few episodes ago you told me that most overweight men have small penises.
They do. But if they
Shrek is overweight.
But he got a hard stomach. If they got a hard stomach.
Oh my God. Bitch, what?
It don't hang low.
What are all these?
You gotta go to penology school. You obviously don't know.
What?
You ain't had it.
If they got y'all hear that? If they got a hard stomach, I didn't know it was all these differences.
You gotta go to penology school.
I'm done.
I got a book for you. I'm gonna have you read. Yeah, he got a higher stomach, but his stomach don't really hang low. You know, he ain't got like that booty do stomach. Where his stomach stick out more than his booty do.
It's just big and round at the top.
Yeah, and I think it's higher, so I think that thing gonna stick out a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna have to push the stomach up and get. But, okay.
My best is gonna date Shrek. Now
I'm not gonna date Shrek because my friend likes Shrek.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there is limits. You don't mess with your friend's man like that. Okay, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, to wrap this up, we're gonna both say our opinions since we read all these comments. I personally agree to a certain extent that you can be with someone that has the qualities that you are looking for if they are not your type. Is that what I said on here? Would you date someone you're not? Oh, I said not attracted to. Mm-hmm. So you're not physically attracted to.
Meaning your poom poom don't jump when you see him. Is that what you mean?
That's a great yes.
Okay.
That's a great way to put it.
But
there has to be some type of something to even make me want to see if you have the qualities. Like, what is that? What's happening there? You see, that one person that I kind of agree with when she said somebody that she wasn't attracted to, but she worked with them. You see what I'm saying? If someone is coming to you at a gas station, a bar, a hotel in the lobby, just trying to talk to you or something like that, you're not going to know. Because if you just go off of that look, when they come to you, you're going to be like, oh, no, I have a boyfriend. Or no, I'm not looking for him right now. Da, 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 because you be like, damn, they was ugly as fuck. You would never know. Mm-hmm. But if you are in that specific situation where you work with someone, or maybe they're like a friend of your cousins and y'all see each other all the time at the family gatherings or whatever, and they have time to show you who they are and how they would treat you, and they're fun, they're making you laugh because you are having interactions, then yes, I agree. You can definitely fall for someone that you're not really physically attracted to. But it's like, it really depends on the circumstance. Like, how am I going to know this? Because right off the bat, if I don't think that you're any type of cute, I'm not trying to hand you my number. You know, long time ago.
Well, I thought you were talking about that Bellamy's when you have it this morning.
No. I was trying to shoot them down.
No, but
get away from me.
I will say this, though. Meeting somebody at the job is kind of a turn on. Because you got a job.
You got a job.
You getting that direct deposit every week, every 2 weeks. That's a turn on. Okay, instead of meeting somebody in the bar or the gas station.
You're still not physically attracted, though.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Not physically attracted, but
you see him at work. But you see him at work.
That's one of the qualities.
Okay.
He coming to work every day.
Yes.
You know, he ain't calling off. He been there for about 5-6 years. Got some longevity. Got a 401k. Maybe possibly got a pension. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got something you could pinch on. Got something you could pinch on.
You gonna take them in the supplies closet?
That's fancy of mine.
Is it?
Yes, to have sex at work.
When I told you I could see that laying on top of a desk,
that is definitely a fancy.
I printed out all your papers.
I have never done it. I do watch it a lot in porn. That's one of the business scenes that I do always watch.
Now, do you type that up in the search bar? Is there a search bar in the porn?
Yeah, workplace.
Workplace.
Yes,
gotcha.
Workplace. You know, but say whatever you want to see.
Okay.
Black dick in the workplace or something like that. Whatever you want to see. You type it up in there.
Do they got pencil skirts on and white button down?
Yeah, pencil skirt, white button down. Look like how you look with the
I was about to say, like how you trying to tell me I look like a naughty librarian.
The naughty school teacher librarian. Yes, library scenes is good.
Library scenes.
I do like library scenes. You know
all on top of the books?
No, in the aisle.
Oh, in the aisle.
You got your
you don't
leg
want no book up
your
ass.
No.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, nah. You put one leg up and then he's sitting on the. Okay. But anyway, I can see the whole work thing. That is, how did I get to my fantasy of work?
What we were talking about?
Oh, we were closing out the question.
We were talking,
yeah. So, and then that what is going to happen. That's all I got. I don't even know what I was about to say. Because I got into...
We were talking about...
I know we were talking about the
you being
like
attracted.
qualities and not like
and you said if it was somebody at your job and you knew he had a pension and you knew he worked well and you know all that stuff, he got a paycheck, that's one of your qualities.
Yes, and not being attracted to them physically. That's one of my... That's me attracting myself to them with different qualities. Maybe that's a way of overlooking the looks.
Okay.
By pointing out other things. Like, you know what? Okay, he don't look this good, but dang, you know, he fought that boy for me, or he took up for me here, or he bought me my coffee, or he remembered something that I said and he got it for me. Something like that.
Basically, you're describing a work husband.
I do. I used to have a work husband too.
But you're agreeing with me though. That's what I said. And you're agreeing with that one comment that we were talking about when she said a coworker.
I'm agreeing with you up until the point of physical attract. Like, I don't really see a lot of ugly people, so I can't. Because you so quick to say, they ugly. I'm like, I don't really.
No.
I don't see ugly people. I just see red sauce. Now, I don't see a lot of ugly people. So,
I'm not like that. I'm not very judgmental.
Sometimes I could get around somebody, you know what I'm saying, and he could be, his stature could just be attracting to me.
Yeah.
Your face may not be it, but you might be tall. I got like a little bit of muscle. You slender. You ain't got no booty. When you ain't got no booty, that mean the front big. I got to take you to penology school. You don't understand the different things.
Is there a training? Is there a training I can take online?
Yeah, it's online, all right. I'll give you a link. And so I'll be looking at them like, oh, damn. And then sometimes my poo-poo go bang, bang, bang. When my poo-poo go bang, bang, bang.
When my love go bang, bang, bang. You better run. Okay. We about to take you out to the Wayans brothers.
Okay, but yes. Yeah, so, all right. So that was it. That was my thing.
Okay.
That was my
so yeah,
if that
we
was
just wrap that up. I feel like, yeah, if you can get to know someone in a certain situation, a certain atmosphere, then yes, it is possible, I believe, for you to fall for someone that you're not necessarily physically attracted to. Okay, Bess, are you ready for question of the day? Are we here already? What?
We are here already.
Question of the day. I think I already know what your answer going to be, but here we go. Do you like your sex planned or spontaneous?
I am in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in the middle. I don't mind a spontaneous rollover and get a 7 pumps and a swirl in at nighttime. I don't mind that.
7 pumps and a swirl.
And a swirl to finish it off. I don't mind that in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And then I also don't mind getting a text message. I'm laying here with my dick out, you know, kind of thing like that. This is what happens when you date older. That's the things they say. You know, I don't mind, so that I know I'm going home and that's what's going to be there. Or, you know, I don't mind. Is that planned? Would you say that's planned? Like, it's not on the calendar or nothing. I don't
it's not like we have every Wednesday. We watch Roseanne. We watch Roseanne. That shit was on Roseanne.
It's not like it's planned.
It's not every Wednesday, but it's always Wednesday. I remember she said that. So it's not planned. But and you're talking about the same day. That's somewhat spontaneous. You know, it's kind of planned because he told you about it before.
Yeah.
Like, spontaneous is like you're cooking and he's like, bend over. You know what I mean? Or things like that.
While I cook it, I don't want no pubic hairs in my goulash.
I can't.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so go ahead. So we bending over. What happens? I don't look at kitchen scenes. I don't like.
I'm not talking about porn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to watch nothing in the kitchen. Oh, I take that back. I do watch a couple of kitchen scenes. Yeah. Especially when they cook it, you know the pot ain't on because ain't no heat coming out of it.
Yeah, it ain't real.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, if y'all was out somewhere, like, remember back in the day when you was a kid and you'd be like in the movies, remember how everybody used to be talking about doing it in the movies and for the fairy?
Hold on, it's 2024. So you could not say back when we was a kid, because they may think we was kids. Diddy did. So
Diddy did it.
So back when we was younger, high school, 8th grade.
Did I tell you what the kids are saying? Real quick, off track. Did I tell you what the kids are saying now at school? My son came home talking about he was on the game playing something, and they were saying something, and he was like, "No, Diddy." I was like, "What? Why would you say that?" That's like the new phrase to say instead of saying pause. How boys and dudes be like pause.
Yeah.
And they say it's now they say no Diddy.
Oh, really?
That happened quick as fuck.
Oh, so
this whole Diddy situation done been out for like a month.
So when they say something skeptical, like, oh yeah, when them guys is banging, when Charles Barkley be like, when them guys is banging you and they banging all up on you, you're supposed to say saying pause. Supposed to be like, no Diddy.
Yeah.
I wonder if Cameron and
I was just about to say Cameron and Mace need to start saying that.
I wonder if they gonna start saying that
because they say pause a million times an episode.
Cameron don't give a fuck.
He don't
about nothing.
He don't.
damn. I guess when you your own boss, you ain't gotta worry about shit.
That's
Well,
a little
no
embarrassing.
Diddy.
No Diddy. But back to what you were saying. Spontaneous.
I'm not gonna say that because he hasn't been charged for it yet. Okay, so I do like spontaneous, but so you don't think that I don't really think I do planned. Sometimes before I leave, they be like, come back here because I'm gonna have my dick hanging out for you. Is that planned? That's not planned. Is that spontaneous too?
I don't know. Or maybe like if you leave off work in the morning and he like, yeah, you know, when you get home tonight, I'm gonna have a nice dinner for you.
The way you said it, he's like, hey, you know, when you get home tonight, I'm gonna have this thing this long waiting for you right there.
I don't know
Come
because
here.
you always you say when you got you say when you got an older man, they say shit like that. I'm trying to talk like him,
but when you talk like that, it made me sound like an old man with dress socks on and sandals with dress shorts.
The barbecue Jesus sandals.
The barbecue joint. That's exactly what I thought about. I thought about my Uncle Junebug. Actually, rest in peace, Junebug.
Or here's the other thing. Vacations. When you go on vacations, you just automatically be like, oh, this is sex all the time because we on vacation together.
Is that wrong to think that? But yeah.
So that's like planned. I feel like that's planned.
That's planned?
Because we like, okay, we on this trip for 4 days. We on this cruise. Like every night we fucking. Like that's planned.
Oh.
I think that's planned.
I don't think that's planned. Cause
what is your specific definition of planned? What did you say? Did you say
tomorrow is May 1st. You know what that means?
No, okay.
It's Mrs. Nasty time.
That's super planned. Like when we were saying like Wednesdays, like Wednesdays, but it could be other situations.
Is hump day.
Like, let me go take my shower because at 9:00 on Wednesday night, it's going down. Like it's not on the calendar.
Oh, see, that's planned to me.
Yeah, that's planned, but there's more than one way of planned.
I don't know no other way to plan it. When you be like, Basti, we gonna do this. I'm like, I'm gonna look at my calendar and I pencil you in on my calendar.
That's like,
it's like a doctor's appointment.
How can I say it? It's like, okay, so we know it's certain bar that we go to a lot. Okay, if I sit up there and say to you the day of, I'm gonna meet you at the bar, that's planned.
Yeah.
That's the same thing as somebody being like the day of that you getting ready to have sex.
Well, that's what I was asking you.
And I'm like, we gonna have drinks and we know that's what we're there for. We're going to the bar because we're gonna have drinks.
And then I'm gonna get you ready to come on home and do what you need to do. Okay, because I'm known for getting people ready for that time of the night. I'm the get readier.
The get readier.
If that makes any sense. Okay. So I could do both. I'm in the middle. I could do plan or spontaneous.
So you like
plan
both.
Within like a day or like
right.
Like,
now we're not talking about every 15th and 1st of the month. This is what we do. Like that's like super.
I'm mad you picked the
1st of the 15th.
The paydays. the paydays of the retired.
The paydays of the retired.
So okay, what about you?
Okay, because I asked you what you would like better. What you prefer.
Better. Prefer. Plan. Oh no, I think I'm gonna say spontaneous.
I'll choose spontaneous.
I like the nighttime spontaneous though.
I like spontaneous. You know why? Because I feel like when you have sex that's planned, when you've been in a relationship for a long time, I feel like if you have sex that's planned, it's like it's not gonna go planned. It's not go. It's something. It's always something different. You know what I mean? I feel like if it's spontaneous, just boom. You don't know what's gonna happen in a moment. I don't want to think about it and try to be in my head like, oh, and I'm thinking about what we gonna do or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather it just be spontaneous and we just don't know what's gonna happen.
That turned me on thinking about it. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna suck his dick first.
No,
I'm gonna get him, but he get me.
I don't want to do that. I just want it to happen.
So you like spontaneous?
Yes.
Okay, Bess.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna
I don't know. I don't want to know what it's gonna happen.
Pull up on that ass a little bit.
Not to say that I wouldn't do plan sex. I mean, of course, but like you said, you go on vacation. Like we fucking. It's a hotel. There ain't no kids around. We definitely get in it.
Definitely get
but
on a cruise on the water in the middle of the ocean. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's you.
Especially the balcony because it's really dark and there's no. But anyways.
Oh, okay.
I digress. I've never done that before. I don't have a question for today.
Okay, that was my question today. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have a question today.
All right, guys.
But I do have a quote, though.
Oh,
I saw a really nice quote on Instagram, and it says, "If your pussy has hair, she's faithful. It's the bald head ones that cheat.
What?
Grass don't grow on busy streets."
Wow.
So if that joint is bald, I mean, that's a busy pussy. If it's not, got some hair on it, there may be like a one way dead end, something that only parking on one side and no parking on the other side kind of street. It was a fun quote that I wanted to just share.
Yeah, that was a fun quote. That is so not true.
That may be true. He believes it, so just want to let y'all know.
You know what I do wonder though, real quick, about women that, and you know what, you guys can hit us up, inbox us if you want. Ray and Jay at Chit Chat.
Inbox us about what?
Inbox us about this. I'm about to say it. Listen, if you prefer to have your vagina shaved or waxed versus not having it waxed, what is the reason for that? What is your reason for having shaved, waxed, whatever you prefer, or hairy? Let us know.
My reason. Oh, okay. We'll talk about it.
What's your reason? You want to say your reason? Because we only got 4 minutes left.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it next week. And
next podcast.
And on the next episode of Fat Puss Puss, she gonna tell y'all why she.
Everybody ain't got a fat puss, bitch.
Oh. What we talking about?
If you wax, Brazilian wax, shave, or if you don't, let us know your reasoning as to why you choose hairy or no hairy.
And inbox it to us. And this is for information purposes only. This is not going anywhere. If you want to send us a picture so we can see if you have the landing strip, some kind of design, Brazilian, something in there. If you have a piercing, this is not going anywhere.
Yeah,
my phone number is 716.
We haven't made a post about it, so inbox us on Chit Chat with Ray and Jay Facebook, or you can email us at rayandjay@gmail.com. And again, give us the liquor. This is going on like 2 months now of nobody giving us any suggestions. We keep coming on here with drinks for y'all. Y'all give us something to drink. A wine, a liquor, a cocktail put together. Something. Y'all stop doing that. Y'all was doing it for a while. Y'all done stop. Give us something to try. We want some new stuff. We running out of ideas, y'all.
I'm scared.
We running out of ideas. So give us something.
I'm clutching my titties. I don't know what to do.
You know what? Somebody did a while ago. Tell us about that BlackBerry crown. It wasn't like specifically to us, but like somebody, I don't remember who it was. Somebody had put on a post like, y'all should try this on the podcast. And I was like, oh yeah, we gotta find it. I think it was that BlackBerry crown, I want to say. Oh. But we haven't been able to find it yet. But when we do find it, don't worry, we will bring it and we will try it out for you guys.
Now that's gonna be a crazy episode. You know how it is when we drink
liquor. It was the liquor. Okay.
Liquor get you quicker.
Thank you guys for listening to Chit Chat with Ray and Jay podcast. We appreciate y'all. Hit us up at rayandjay@gmail.com or on Facebook, Ray and Jay podcast. We're also on Instagram, but we don't utilize that often. Facebook and email is the best way to get to us. So thank you guys. And we gone.